Good afternoon, everybody. It's Angelic Yuki for the AY Game Dev channel, and today I have for you an update video for the mechanic build number 2 for you guys. I hope you guys will enjoy it. In the update video 3, I talked about a little bit about the quest and a little bit about equip skills. Today I'm going to be talking about what I added to this mechanic build because there's a little bit of few things that I've added since the last update, and I hope you guys will appreciate them. I will tell you there will be another update video next Monday, and it will be talking about more of the story of the game. So get ready for that one next Monday. It will be most likely a PowerPoint presentation. All right, for those of you who do not know, I am using a controller, my PS4 controller, to give you this update for you guys today. So let's see what else is new. As you can already see, something else is already new. I did not show you in the last mechanic build update. These two crystals, and there's actually a third one. But before I go into here, I'm going to show you that other one. This one right here in the master's house. There's fourth one. I'm going to think about what to do with that one later. But this green one allows you to save your game, as you can see here. So the green ones allow you to save your game. Treasure chest will hold 1,000 angel tokens for you guys in the master's house. But there will be more treasure chests to come. Now, what else is new? Anybody notice anything on the right side already? First off, that's new. This is going to be another area I'm going to add to the mechanic build before I release it to you guys. There's going to be something going on here for the mechanic build. But anything else you see that's different, that's right. Anybody remember what used to be here and is no longer here anymore? That's correct. If you said the training cave, that is correct. No longer the case. There is no training cave. Instead, I have added a training dojo downtown, which, by the way, is now open thanks to the village bridge right here. So this is the village bridge. And if you talk to this guy, he's going to give you a little bit more information about what's going on with each side of the village. I'm going to say no information needed right now. And let's go through here to get to downtown. So what else is in downtown that's new? In Mechanic Build Update 3, only this part was visible. Right into right there. That was it. Now I added a couple more things I would like to show you. First off, over here on the west side, you have the Magic Star Gal, and the Angel Token Gal. These two ladies here will give you both. Will give you Angel Tokens and Magic Stars, as you can see. I have 1,000 Angel Tokens and 0 Magic Stars. So I'm gonna grab Magic Stars from this one right here, and I'm gonna grab 5,000 Angel Tokens here. Now you can go to these two ladies at any time in this mechanic build to refill your stars and money here. You can also make items now. For those of you who like Denny's and Grand Slams, I have a kindness slam instead. So I'm gonna grab some bacon, some hash browns, some ham, and some eggs, of course. Why not? Everybody loves eggs. So where do we make new items? We go to this guy right here. So we're gonna craft our item here. We're gonna get a kindness slam for you guys. And what that does, allows you to heal 25 MP and 25 HP percentage wise. That's what that does. Over here is the weapons and armor upgrade area. You can actually equip these items here. These two items to your weapons and armor. We're gonna buy a few of those. And we also have our 2 times EXP scroll. Allows you to multiply your EXP earnings by 2 if you can make it in 40 seconds. What I mean is, beat the enemies in 40 ATP seconds for the win. Also, what we have here is what we call a hidden item house. Not really hidden, hidden item house. Now, if you don't, for those of you who played games like Super Mario Brothers 3, you know that there's 3 treasure boxes, and each time you enter one, it's random. Same thing here, and you cannot. Once you get one, you cannot get the other one. So I'm gonna go for it. So I won 200 angel tokens out of that one. That's not bad. Over here, we have the friendship guy and the glossary for the skills here. The friendship guy is going to multiply a little bit of some of your moves here. I'll go to 2, friendship multiplier. That's going to be important for the actual main game build. Because there's a little thing I'm going to be adding into it besides attack power. There is a story element with those friendship points. Once the mechanic builds are over, they become friendship points instead of friendship multiplier. I'll explain how that goes on the next update for this build, which could be the last update before we actually release it, and I can start on the main game builds. Now this right here is a training dojo, but I'm gonna go in here in just a moment because I still want to explain one weird thing. This one, the church, is another way to save your game, but you also see an option called make a contribution. The make a contribution option right now is not working because I'm still thinking of something to work on for this game. Don't worry about what it says right now. I'm going to work on something cool for this church contribution thing. But what do we have here in terms of what else? Well, number one, you have another gal here saying that this area is under construction. What is under construction, you ask? The world map for the mechanic build. That's right. You are going to be able to go to other places right now in this mechanic build, but don't expect too much because we're not in the main game builds yet. Now, let's buy some stuff, shall we? In the main item shop in the northern side of the village. But I don't want to go all walking all the way into the village bridge. What do I want to do? I want to use a teleportation crystal, which are these purple ones. These purple crystals will allow you to go to a place in the same area. For example, in this one, in this case, we have Kindness Village, downtown west side, which we are in now, east side, residential area in the north, and the village bridge. Now pay attention to the pictures. On your right side, that's actually where you're gonna spawn when you select an option. We're going to the residential area. Now you also see this yellow one. Now right now it's not working yet because that's to another area. So let's just say Kindness Village, and then we go to, let's say, I'm gonna name a random place, Los Angeles. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Los Angeles is not gonna be in this game, but you get my point. You go from Kindness Village to Los Angeles using this yellow crystal. This purple one is for the same town. So let's buy some stuff that I want to talk about for you guys today. We also have our little bank here as well. So let's see what items you can buy here for angel tokens. The small potion, which heals 50 HP. The small cooldown potion, which allows you to reduce the cooldown effect by 2 turns. So, for example, if your cooldown effect is 7 turns, you subtract 2 to make it 5. Then you subtract another one when you take your turn to make it 4. So it's make it faster to use that skill again. You also have a small skill potion. This will allow you to restore 5 skill points to all of your moves, which I will explain in just a moment. Revival potion and super revival potion do exactly the same thing. Revives one member, revives one member or all members if you like, but you always have an opportunity to win a random power up, either attack charge, barrier, barrier play, or another one is called healing wind, which I'll explain in just a moment. We're gonna buy a few of these items, and then we're gonna have some fun. Here we have the bank. I don't think I'm going to explain the bank yet because that's very self-explanatory. But this one I want to talk about. This is the converter, the angel star, the angel token, the star converter, or the star to angel token converter. This is the only mechanic build that's going to have it though. Because in the main game builds, you're going to actually have to earn angel tokens and magic stars. So just for you guys, I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say that we're gonna have 250. That's alright though. 500 will be the max for this mechanic build, but that's okay. We do have the angel token gal to help us out. So I'm actually going to give you guys a new skill here, Iron Body, so you can play with it. Now, let's play. Let's actually give you guys a battle here. So instead of going all the way there, we're going to go to the east side, and we're going to go here. Now, as you notice in my party, I do have another member, Harold. Now, of course, why did I put Harold in there? I actually use him as testing for the revival potions. That's why I had him in there. But other than that, he's not going to be in the main game builds. But I do want to talk about a couple of things that I have added. Let's go to skill first, and I'm going to pick anybody at random. Not really. You notice I have two skill types, wind and magic, but you also have that first option, equip skills. If you played, um, if you played a game like now they did it with items, but in this one we're gonna do it with skills. Kingdom Hearts has this mechanic where you have to you're allowed to bring items, but only if you equip the item. If you put it in the equip area. This is that, but for skills. Now, right now, both characters have 6 in their playbook, if you will. You do not have to have 6, but you're only allowed to have 6. Now, I'm going to add some stuff where you can add skill slots to your equip skills area. So let's actually empty all these so that we can make our own playbook. Now remember, different characters will have different skills. And please ignore that the class is made for this character. That's going to be changed in the main game builds. Let's have him use fire and spark, of course. Oops. Now we're going to add a few more here. So fire charge, attack up fire moves for 10% for 20 ATB seconds. I'm going to include that. Next one, I'm going to include healing wind, 9% 9% of HP regeneration, and your critical hit evasion is up by 10% for 20 ATB seconds. I'm going to add barrier play, which allows you to have a barrier for 100 barrier points or 5 turns, which equals 25 ATB seconds. I'm going to include that. And lastly, I'm going to include Magic Surge. Cuts the MP cost by 50% of certain moves for 20 ATB seconds to the selected ally. So that's what I have for my playbook for this character. Let's have Harold do the same thing. We're gonna have him use our regular special moves, of course. Then I'm going to include, let's go Iron Body here. Defense up by 15% for the next 30 ATB seconds. I'm going to include a physical taunt play, which allows the user or selected ally to be forced to be attacked physically by the enemies for 20 ATB seconds. I'm also going to have Harold do attack charge, we already know about that. And I'm going to have him use absorb physical. So with this one, absorb 5% physical damage for your characters for 820 to 20 ATB seconds. And to add a little more fun, you have a chance, 20% chance to counterattack as well. So think about that if you like this move. Also, you may have noticed, let's have a look back at here. Notice a few things that have been added to our little skills here. Our little the white ball, I'm not sure what they call that, white spear, tells us how many times we can use that move. For example, fire, we have 10. That's it. Remember Pokemon, PowerPoints, PP? That's the same exact thing. Except I want to call it skill points or something. So that's why the small skill potion was handy. So we can restore 5. You also notice another cost, 10 MP. In this case, 10 MP is actually default. But for example, Fire Charge has 10 uses to use, but it also casts 40 magic stars. So make sure you have enough of both. Alright? Now let's actually play. Alright? Let's actually go into battle here. Now there are 2 slimes here. The left one is the easy one. It's nothing to worry about. It's the one to the right that's gonna be a little harder. And by the way, I'm still gonna add stuff for this mechanic build before I release it to you guys. So make sure you guys get ready for that. So what does this slime have to offer? A few things. First of all, some of your skills he also has. Or she, whatever you want to call it. Let's see what he uses first. Oh yeah, I thought so. Iron Body, here comes the defense stuff. So now we're going to go into skills here. I'm going to include Barrier Play, and I'm going to use Herald, of course, because why not? We're going to use Spark for Herald too. So little Barrier Play goes on Herald right there. Unfortunately, I'm not sure why it's going to the user. I'm going to change that later. But it does exactly what it's supposed to do. So don't worry. For my character, and I say my character for a reason, I'm going to use Magic Surge here. I'm going to put on Herald though. I'm going to have Iron Body on my character though. So I'm going to flip it. I'm going to copy him now. Now he's going to use Attack Charge. Now, I'm going to include one more what I call Power Play, and for one reason. Actually 2 more, excuse me. There we go. So now, I have Absorb Physical, Fire Charge, Iron Body. Herald has Absorb Physical, Magic Surge, and Barrier Play. How do I know this? Press B and go to this area, Status. Here's what you have. Now I do apologize for the long text here, but allows you can see what the effect has for each state. Okay, like Iron Body, Fire Charge, Absorb Physical. Same thing for Help Mr. Herald here. You also have Absorb Physical, Magic Surge, and Barrier Play. I'm gonna fix the description of Barrier Play because it does go a little bit over. All right, so that's what you can do now. I might include up to 5 states at a time. So right now we can freely attack this thing, or maybe not. Oh, there we go. There's the counter attack I'm looking for. Remember, he had a 20% chance to counter. I had a 20% chance to counter. I was not expecting that on this update video. But there you go. Here goes 3. There you go. It's a goal. You see what happens when you counter attack? 20% chance of that happening. And that happened twice in this update video. And as you can already see, no experience points earned because I already told you guys that there will be no experience points for this one. But as you can see, you already won some items including angel tokens and magic stars. Alright? I was not expecting 2 counterattacks by the same character in the same video. So now, as you can see, it does carry over. So let's see how many seconds I have left on that one. I have 9 for the Absorb Physical, 9 more for the fire upgrade, and 14 for Iron Body. So basically right now my character is defense, offense, give or take a few. And as you can see in the elements area, there's a minus 100%, meaning I completely like absorb it. And if we go to attributes, as you can already see, counter rate is at 20%. Until, of course, this thing goes away. Then we have I don't think anything else moves up. Then we have the friendship multiplier. Now this area will be very, very, very important for a few reasons in the main game builds. But I'm only going to be using friendship points for this mechanic build, or friendship multiplier. We'll see what I'm thinking of. Now, when I have on next week's update video, we're going to be doing a PowerPoint presentation, and it's going to be on the story and what to expect for, first off, the last mechanic build update and the first main game build, which is coming soon. I never thought it would be coming this soon, but it's coming. Also, before I end this video, I do want to give you guys a little preview of something that I've been holding on to. We'll get back to the residential area. So, of course, I have to replace the training cave that used to be here. Don't worry, I will. There's going to be something here. Also, the residence houses will have something, including this one right here. This one I'm going to show you because I think you already know this. This used to be a quest in Mechanic Build 1, but I took it off, and I took it off for a reason. So this item box was also supposed to be a reward. So this is a one-time chest. Pick your reward selection carefully. So which one will you like? You get angel tokens and 2 scratch cards. The scratch cards allow you to earn up to 50 each one. The potion package, or 2 of each item, and 100 angel tokens. Now, the 2 of each item is only for the basic stuff. You're not going to get everything. I'm going to go for the potion pack. So you get 2 potions, 2 power potions. Alright? I'm going to say that one. End of chest box disappears, and that's it. So you can see my item list. So this is my item list right now. So the small cooldown potion, the small potion, and all that good stuff. Now I don't think we use our skills a lot. Let's see. No, we did not. So that was good. Oh, by the way, the small skill potion can only be used during battle. So be very careful. It can only be used during battle. Alright? Now, what else am I going to add? The master house is going to have one more thing added, or a few more things added to it. This house is going to stay the same. This house, I'm going to add somebody in it for something. Then, you're going to be finally able to explore outside of Kindness Village. Now, I will tell you, there is going to be a quest for you to play with. And you might be seeing a different character for our next mechanic build update when I do the update. Okay? So hopefully you guys are excited for that. Also of note, for those of you following my videos, especially the Learn Yanfly's plugins lessons, those will be returning next week Monday as well. Also, we're going back to our Learn RPG Maker MV series coming up next week as well. So everything comes back next week, okay? So hopefully you like this update. Hopefully you're excited about something. And another thing of note before I end this update is I'm going to be making a game development Twitter account. Now you might hear AY streams, Angelic UTLA, and my main one. I'm gonna be making one for my game development, so that you guys can see what's going on each time without me just saying, "Oh, go to the Facebook page and stuff." Because I know a lot of people use Twitter nowadays. Okay, that's all for now, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this update. I know it's a little long, but I want to make sure you guys understood what's going on with the game development process. And I'm going to be trying to give you guys this mechanic build, maybe in August or September, because school is starting soon and all that good stuff. So hopefully you guys can wait. It's not long. I'm gonna tell you now. I'm gonna add that quest, some NPCs and stuff, and then we're good. We're off to the races. That's all for now, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.